Today I'll be showing you how to make some smoker grates. Let's check it out. Alright, welcome back to Plank's Pits. Today we are making some smoker grates from scratch. I got this flat stock. It is 1/2 inch by 1/8 inch thick, and it is 72 inches in length. That'll make a perfect 23-inch in diameter circle. That's what we're going after. I'm just using the firebox to get my main shape started, just to get the metal bent in the right direction, I guess you could say. And once I have the main shape that I want started, I actually opened up the firebox and put the piece of metal on the inside. You can see there's like a little bit of gap, and I want that to be bent. So I use the hammer. Works out great. Get it? Great. And once I got it into a shape that I kind of wanted, I tack welded it, looked at it again, and I fully welded it up. Just making sure I have a full solid weld on there. Don't want any gaps or air bubbles, or I want it to make it look like one solid piece. And then after that, just grind it down flat. You won't even see the seam. Alright, now just kind of manipulate it from there. Just to kind of bend some flat areas out and find the really hot spot. I found that pretty quick. Now here I just kind of measure across and I find the widest side. Make it 23 inches. I put a screw into the table, and just to try to get a perfect true circle. This is the first time making them. I'll probably find an easier way someday, but this is how I did it. Once I got them formed into a almost perfect circle, I went through on the inside and tack welded them into place so I can flip them over and get them cut into perfect round shapes. I have to admit, the first one I made was not perfect. It was a little bit egg-shaped. Since I have everything tacked into place, I just take my grinder, actually with the cutoff wheel, and I cut right on the line. And as I cut and I have everything clamped down nice and tight, as I'm cutting, I'm welding, so I don't have a lot of warp, because when you're welding expanded metal, it can warp on you very fast, and it's kind of hard to get back into shape sometimes. I'm using a medium heat setting and a low wire speed on my Lincoln 140. Creates a nice heat and it doesn't really melt things through too fast. And I just grind the edges down. I actually used a cup wire wheel on these also to get everything off of them and shine them up real nice. And I think they're turning out really good. I used rebar I got 3/8 inch rebar, shined that up, and made a cross section to support the grill grates so when you get a heavy load on there, they're nice and sturdy. They turned out pretty good. And I'll show you how they kind of fit here. Made a handle also. And there they are. They're fitting. I welded an extra tab in the back so if you have a weight on the front, your grill grate isn't going to tip out of the thing. And it's starting to come together. And actually, probably the next time you see this thing, it's going to be rolling smoke.